Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all. Peak flow.
This Lion fan base, Coach, they have been craving home playoff football since this building opened in 2002, and they've got it today at Ford Field in Detroit. Tonight, it's the NFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. Winner go home is the mantra, and off we go. We're underway in this NFC wild card game. That'll be taken in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Harris. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
They'll try the right side with Harris. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call the timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. From the gun, Fields. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver.
That play 3 times in a row. That's over. You can't play 3 times in a row offense or defense, bro. That's a forced win. All right, well, I'll let you slide, but yeah, I'll let you slide. Go ahead. It's still gonna show what you audible too. That's the thing.
In the regular season, he's got a first down too.
And an Eagle first down.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On second down, this is Harris. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Tracy Walker in on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now a give right side. It's Harris. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there. 36 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point forthcoming. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Next to score, Eagles 7.
I can. You know I can work.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their own 22.
29, Alpha. Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength. 6 guys. Check the house.
Now Stafford. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them.
The joints are
Thought they
getting
had
to
a nice
vibrate. That's the
play.
crazy part.
Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
He needed pass interference, that man. Color. Can't really go wrong with that. What color?
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Bang, bang. 50-50. Hey, easy, easy. Hey, box drop.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Easy, alert. Hey, Haywood.
Let's get off the field. Let's get out.
Here's Stafford. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 38, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid game.
Hold on. Why is Brandon Brooks playing left guard?
On that play.
I wonder. Ask me what? Yeah, because it...
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a give, right side. It's Harris. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They run for it with Harris. And this will depend on the mark. I'm not sure he pushed the line forward. And indeed, he did not. They stop him.
Lady!
29.
Yeah.
Hey. Watch twins. Watch twins. Check. Crunch.
They'll run on 1st down. Swift. J.J. Watt, the one that gets him down.
J.J. Watt makes another tackle there, and it's for a minimal gain. And let's face it, if that's all you're going to get running the ball, you're not going to have much success against him and his team.
Or, yeah, you better find a way to go around J.J. Watt, which isn't easy to do.
It's really not, because you got to try everything. Can you go around him? Can you go by him? Can you influence him to get him out of position so maybe you can wall him off? He's a really sharp, intelligent player, as well as a physical specimen.
Middle. He's jumping behind him.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That one whistled against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
Phone right there.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Hey, watch the box. No gain Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
SOS.
Any weapon.
SOS. SOS. SOS.
Hey, give me radar. Hey, easy, easy.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Check Mike 99, Mike 99. Hey, wahoo.
Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. Kill, kill, kill.
Zero.
No, no, no. Off, off, off.
Buzz, buzz.
Here's Stafford now on second down. Going up top.
What? Come on, man.
That's
This
gonna
nigga
wind
is
up
going
incomplete.
Yo.
However, we do have a flag down.
This is crazy.
Let's check in with our
You
referee.
throwing it up trying to get
A little
past
too aggressive
interference.
defensively, and the flag comes out.
That's a
No
good
one
move.
trying
That's
to
a good
cover is
move.
going to like a call going against
That's
them, but
crazy.
you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Yeah, these flags is crazy.
The Lions into the red zone for the first time. This is first and goal from about the 8.
Watch the shit.
Now a handoff here to his running back. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
Hey, 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 hey. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Slam, slam. Sit on.
They'll try the left side. Swift. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking it in
You
from
got that
4
bailout
yards
pass
out
interference
as they are now on
Keep
the
turning your
board
mic
here in
on
the
and off.
first half.
Keep turning your mic
There you
on and
go.
off.
Nothing
Keep
really
turning
too
your mic on and
complex.
off.
Block,
Keep turning your mic on and
assignments.
off.
Let them run it in. They did it.
Got that bailed out call. He got
Good
bailed
blocking.
out.
Beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we are tied at 7. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. To throw again. Fields. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Now a handoff looking right. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. On first down, Vaughn. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
On second down now. It's Vaughn, and he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Back to throw. Fields. And that will be incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And his kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. On first down, Stafford here. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Throwing again, Stafford. And he comes back with one complete. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
22. Hey, high 7.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Coming up at the half, we remind you that we're going to do what we've done all year. We'll get you down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. Coach will have the lowdown of what's going on here in this wild card weekend as we begin the road to the upcoming Super Bowl. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 20. Nothing fancy there, a little smash-mouth football right up the gut on the dive, and it turns into a huge play.
You talk about the fastest way to the secondary. Right up the gut, as you described, and sprinted into the secondary for a long, long run.
So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Easy. 32. Hey, Charlie.
Throwing to Stafford, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Check 9. Hey, 50. Hey. Banjo.
Stafford. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
This will be caught by Brown. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one goes for 24 yards.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And I think the ball's out, and the Lions have recovered.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Following the fumble recovery, Stafford. And this is Hurts with it, right side. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Back to throw, Stafford. And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. Fletcher Cox in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving it past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation. Now a give, right side. Swift. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So we come upon halftime here in this NFC wildcard matchup. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, one of these two teams about to play their final half of the season as we're back at it in this NFC wildcard bout. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
He ran through 6 people. Wow. Wow. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be crazy trying to pull this off. I see what is going on. Wow. My man almost took it to the house, man, through 6 people. Wow. Wow. Sheesh. Wow. That was crazy.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Let's get it.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. And he'll give it here to his running back. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
Now that's how you start to get back in the good graces of your head coach. Remember, he fumbled on the last possession. How about the faith they showed him, giving him the ball again, and he repaid him, picking up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Looking to throw. Fields. Got a man. It's Brown. And down he goes, taking it
How can a
inside the
linebacker
10,
catch
just shy of
Antonio
the 5
Brown?
at the
I don't
6.
get that. I don't
That'll
get
be
that.
marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Antonio Brown,
Well,
99
coaches always
speed.
talk
How
about
he catch
finding
him?
balance on
Should've turned the
offense.
corner and left
I
him.
think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to...
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Like, pinch
A
dog,
great
keep
play
pressing. That's
there.
his play.
His second
Blood, they picked
touchdown
that
of the
3 times in a
night
row.
as his guys are able to regain the lead.
What's that?
He's giving
I
him a
ain't
little
gonna do
jolt.
like that.
Just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
Nah, I'm talking about the first time you get it. I ain't gonna do like that.
What a terrific
I
job
play it out.
by
I ain't
him.
gonna
He
say
is
nothing
carrying the
like that.
ball and simply
Game.
saying, I want to win.
And
That's
now he's
fumble
hoping his
moment, that
defense
fumble.
has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead.
He's about to break another one.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Oh, Stearns lit up. Man, it's on.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. Swift, and he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Check 4, check 4. Hey, easy.
Sponge. No. Check hot route. Whip.
Omaha, ready to move. Hey, blue draw Corker.
Why? Get one.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. And
That
he'll get
boy
it
got-
out
he
near
did
the
1,000
40 to the
audibles.
39. 7 yards there and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Gonna give this time to the tailback. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Is the Mike 29.
Okay, double.
Shit.
Zero.
Shit. 29.
Hey.
They'll try the air now with Stafford. With the left side, and it's complete.
Huh? What's wrong? The phone? I don't have the phone. The phone is over there. You got the phone. I don't have the phone. I'm slipping.
Yellow lady.
Something's wrong.
Yellow lady.
Gotta do better.
Hey, 70.
Now it's Stafford. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought
Yes,
down
sir.
here at the 3-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. They come out here in the eye. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Switch gears.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight.
What? Wow.
Detroit. From 3 yards
How did he get
out,
hurt?
as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. And he gets it to go, and we're all even, 17 apiece.
You said you would have been a problem? Oh, you played Seattle?
17-17 the score. All even to this point as it kicks away.
A lot of stuff.
That'll be taken in the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Let's go.
Right. That's crazy. Everybody getting hurt.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
Everybody.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Room here to run. 27 yards there, a first down. Well, what made that toss out to the right so successful? Because it looked pretty easy.
A belief in the play, an absolute execution by all 11 on the offensive side of the ball. Everyone took care of their assignment, but the reason they did so, every time that play's called, they think it's going to go for big yardage. It's their staple play, and they love to run it.
On first down.
Oh, I didn't even. I double tapped. I didn't even throw that. Oh my God. I was pump faking.
Incomplete.
Oh my God.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
Never make the mistake of the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And that's complete to Adams.
Man, he can't hold that block no longer.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Let's go. 15 on it. 15 on it. I think you got it, son. 5-2, come on. 5-2, man. Go for it. Second time, defense. Go. Check 3, check 3. Hey, check 20. Go.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Come on, man.
And
Come on.
it's going to be brought down
over
by
there,
the
buddy.
face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get the first down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
There you go. It's on. It's on. It's on. Go ahead.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 10 more there and another first down.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
That's crazy. Come from the other side, man.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there for a 3rd time. No one likes to have the hat trick against them.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Fields. Will try to set up the screen. It's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And his kick here is good. And with that, they take the lead here, 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
At their own 18-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Double time. Everyone got 4 down. Check Mike, man. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah.
50-50.
Kill.
Hey.
Kill. Turn up.
General West.
They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Tight dog. Libra.
This one could be moving back and forth like.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Mike 29. Kill.
Topper.
Watch the ship.
Again, it's Johnson. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Hey. Easy.
Check Mike 99. Check the outs.
Monday. Say 22.
Slam. Deuce.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Like 7. Check Mike 99. Rip right. Check 3. 61, matchbox lights. Check Mike 99. Drill right, 22. I got you.
On first down, Swift. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held.
Here we go.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
53, ready. Check safety. Hey.
Now a give, right side. Swift. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides.
That nigga split 2 people. Wow.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already. Right back to him on first down. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
You see him?
Hey, exit.
Definitely put him in with the audible.
53, ready. Hey, easy.
Stafford. And he's got his
Wow,
man on the
they
out
giving
route.
this nigga
And
all
he's
the
able to work
forward
it here to the
progress in
8-yard
the
line.
world.
That leads us to a
Sheesh.
1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage
That's
there.
crazy.
And now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to
That's
run a play
crazy.
really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah. What looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
They're running it. Go. 51. Go. Hey, Mike 51. Hey. Mike 51. Focus, defense, focus. Go, Mike 51. Mike, look. Yeah.
He's back to throw. It's caught here by Adams. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
2 right here.
Back to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. They've got to burn the timeout, and they do, but a costly, costly sack. And now maybe just time for one final play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Their coach